Wow. Wow. The Bears just traded DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills and a fifth round pick for a second round pick in the 2026 NFL draft. Interesting. You know, I wish I could say I wasn't surprised by this, but I'm 100% not. I honestly didn't see it coming. And I talked about it in my end of season video after we lost to the Rams that if a DJ Moore trade were to happen, a hypothetical one, people were talking about it a little bit, but it's not something I actually thought would happen. You know, you come off a season with an offense like we just did, where Caleb had the best season in Bears history. I wouldn't have touched anything if I was Ryan Poles probably, but I did say if they were going to do a DJ Moore trade, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it, and that's how I'm feeling right now. I didn't think they'd actually do it though. I honestly didn't, and I'm happy with the compensation. They're taking all of DJ Moore's salary, and they're giving us a second round pick, which Ryan Poles is really good in the second round, and this is a deep draft. We did have to give up a fifth rounder, but I'm okay with that, I guess. Yeah, man, I did not think they would do this. So the thing with this is they did not have to do this trade. Full stop, they did not have to do this, which is interesting. Number one, they are definitely clearing out cap and acquiring picks for something bigger. What exactly that is, I don't know. Crosby? Maybe? I don't know. That's a guess. But also, we got, a hole at center now. Tyler Linderbaum is available. One of the best, if not the best centers in the league. They could go get him if they wanted to. They did need cap availability, but DJ Moore was not you have to move him. They did not have to do this. They chose to do this, which makes me think they got something in the chamber. Something's cooking. Either that or, number two, they saw his effort on the field last year, and they said, that's not good enough. And if you're not putting forth the effort necessary, you're gone. This might be a message to the locker room about what Ben Johnson expects. Because I'm not going to lie, DJ Moore, who we traded for him in 2023, it was one of the most exciting days I can remember as a Bears fan, honestly. It's up there with when we drafted Justin Fields, as pure euphoria. Because we got a legit wide receiver one for Justin Fields, and we got him on a fresh deal that Carolina had just signed him to that October. And it was just man, it's all coming together. I still remember where I was. I was visiting my friend at college, and all of my best friends were there. And then the trade went through, and I was like, I gotta call my dad. And I did. I called my dad. But, it didn't. The year one was awesome. Year one of DJ Moore, if he kept playing like that, we wouldn't even be talking about trading him. Wouldn't have even been a discussion. That's why I think people were surprised is they remember what he was. But what he is not that. 2024 was honestly pathetic from him. He still made some good plays, but it was a very disappointing year for him because he spent a lot of it pouting and crying because he didn't like that the team was losing, or he didn't like the coaching staff, or he didn't like whatever. I don't know what it was, but the dude just was quitting on routes. That Arizona game specifically, it was awful. And that's when people were like, oh, he's unhappy that we traded Fields. He's unhappy with Eberflus. It's this, it's that, it's this. And then last year, it kind of continued. It really did. It was if he wasn't the sole focus of the offense, he would become discouraged. Last year, we saw that kind of start to happen the first few weeks of the year when the Bears were 0-2, and it looked like maybe the season wasn't going to go how we thought it was going to go. And he started kind of taking it easy a little bit, and then the team turned around, so then he started buying it a little bit. And honestly, and when he's at his best, he delivers some of the best moments that the Bears have ever given me. That overtime winner against the Packers was elite. That the game-winning touchdown in the playoff game against the Packers was also elite. He's a clutch player. He can deliver some cool stuff. He's sky high potential, but the effort is not there. And we saw that in the final playoff game. Final play of the season from Caleb, where he sends it deep to DJ in overtime, and DJ slows up on his route like he has countless times and ends up being intercepted. Now, I have said this, and I still will say this, I still don't think that's a completion, even if he's running full stride, but it's not an interception. That can't happen. You're in the playoffs in overtime. You're the highest paid player on the offense. Run your routes. What are you doing? You're making business decisions? What's wrong with you? And that's when I became open to the idea of trading him. I didn't actually think they'd do it. But if they did do it, I wouldn't be mad. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad that they traded him. Because it sends a message, it clears out cap, and we just got another second round pick. You know? Honestly, I don't, I'm sad to see him go because he gave so many cool memories. You know, I'm glad he finally got to be part of a great team. But he wasn't doing anything that Odunze or Luther Burden can't be doing for $20 million less right now. That's just how it is. So DJ, I think, is going to be amazing in Buffalo. I think he will be re-energized. He'll be the focal point of the offense. He's got Josh Allen throwing to him. If I'm DJ Moore, I'm thrilled. I got a Hall of Fame quarterback throwing to me, and I'm clearly the best receiver on that offense. He's the guy again. I think he'll have a great year. But Buffalo took all that cap money off our hands. So now we've got $15 million cleared up this year from Drew Dahlman retiring, which, oh man, that sucked. That really sucked. I didn't have too many thoughts on that. It's just unfortunate. You know, I'm not mad at him. I understand. But it just sucks. DJ Moore is gone. That clears up another $18 million this year. Tremaine Edmonds is reportedly about to be traded. That's going to be another $18 million. We're amassing draft capital and money for something. And like I said, I don't know exactly what it is, but there is something coming. Whether that's a Crosby trade, big free agency splash, they have too much money to not do something. Plus the $22 million that we got from the cap growth, plus the $9 million that we already had. We got a decent amount of money to drop in free agency. And we do have some needs. We need new safeties. Rumor is Byard is coming back, but Brisker's probably gone. We'll need a new safety. We could probably get away with drafting one. We'll need a corner. Desperately need to find another answer at D-tackle, but we're stuck with Grady and Dio for the next year. Which, God, what a terrible, terrible signing both of those guys were. But yeah, this is exciting. This is interesting. So something bigger is coming. This will not be the last that you hear from me, I'm sure. Free agency starts on Tuesday. So, I wouldn't be shocked if a Tremaine Edmonds trade happens pretty soon. I wouldn't be shocked if some larger trade, if they want to do that, happens soon, or they get a big free agent. Trey Hendrickson could be in play. It's just so interesting that they traded DJ. I didn't think they'd really do that. Team captain 1 year. He was the wide receiver 1 in the offense most times. This, to me, signifies they really believe in Burden and they really believe in Odunze, which is interesting to me because I don't necessarily believe in Odunze like that. But we do have Colston Loveland, so hopefully Odunze will keep growing. It's just his hands. Why is he dropping? I don't understand it. DJ also drops a fair amount, I'm not going to lie. And at least Odunze runs all his routes. But this is going to be weird. This is going to be cool. This team is getting younger. It's cool. So, and now we have a bonus second round pick to play with. We could use that to trade. Probably draft somebody. We'll see, man. There's a lot they could do with this. But yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I'm not really all that sad either. I have some emotional attachment to him. Like I said, when we traded for him, that was a really cool day. I did buy his jersey, which I probably shouldn't have done. But like he's a cool player. Oh man, I have his plaque back home too in my background. Man, that sucks. So I'll have to maybe find. I might leave it. I don't know. But yeah. Whew. Interesting stuff is happening. Something is coming. I'm telling you guys. Something is brewing. So I'll probably see you guys whenever that happens. But yeah, DJ, best of luck in Buffalo. Thanks for the 3 years you gave us. You were great 1 year. You sucked another year. And you were okay last year. Cool. You know? At the end of the day, like, and I do think they definitely jumped the gun giving him that extension. Like, he popped in. He was making he was making a nice deal from Carolina that they just signed him to. Like a 3-year extension at like $18 million a year. That was great money. That was great value. And then he has that great year, first year that he gets here, 1,400 yards. And they extend him despite having 2 more years of a deal left. And they gave him a huge raise. That felt premature to me and unnecessary. I don't know why they did that. And yeah, that looks like a terrible move now. Like, DJ did not live up to that big money that he got. Like, he was making T. Higgins money, and he's not T. Higgins. Like, he's a good 2, but I really don't think he's a strong 1 on any Super Bowl contending team. So, you know, now we have that off the books. Like, they took all of that. That clears out like $50 million in the next 2 years. That's you can get some big ticket free agents with that money. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. It's gonna be interesting to see how DJ does over there, and it's gonna be interesting now that the offense is changing. But they must feel really confident in the young guys, and they must have been watching the same tape that we were. So yeah. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about this. This is cool though. I'm good with this trade. I'm happy with it. You know, happy with the return. Happy they're taking all of his money. Happy for DJ that he gets to go play with an elite quarterback, and I'm happy for the Bears because this means they're loading up for something bigger. So we'll see exactly what that entails. So that's exciting. Stay tuned.